Pesachim, Perek Aleph, Mishna Vav. Rabbi Chanina Sgan HaKohanim Omer. Rabbi Chanina, the assistant to the Kohen Gadol, said, Miyameim shel Kohanim. During all the days that the Kohanim worked in the Beis HaMikdash, Lo nimnu milisrov es habasar. They didn't stop themselves, meaning they allowed themselves to burn the karban, shenitma, which had become tamei bivlad hatuma, through a secondary tuma. We're talking about that there was a sheretz, which is considered an avhatuma, which touched a kli, which made the kli into a rishon. The rishon touched a liquid which made it into a sheni, and the liquid touched some karban which made the karban into a shlishi. There's a machlokes whether that tuma is from the Torah or from the Rabbanan. So this karban, which is a shlishi, whether it's tamei from the Torah or from the Rabbanan, has to be burnt. And the Kohanim would burn it im habasar, with meat, with another karban, shenitma, which had become tamei ba'avhatuma, through an avhatuma, which means it had come in contact with a tamei mace, and it was a rishon. So they would burn a rishon with a shlishi. They didn't do that on purpose. They didn't have to do that, but they didn't mind doing that. If that's what happened, that's what happened. They are allowed to burn a rishon with a shlishi. Now, when you burn a rishon with a shlishi, so the shlishi gets one level higher, it becomes a sheni. So even though, even though shemosif and tuma al tumaso, they're adding tuma to the original tuma, they're elevating the shlishi to a sheni, since it's tamei anyway, and it has to be burnt, they allow that to happen. Hosef Rabbi Akiva ve'amar. Rabbi Akiva went one step further. He added, Miyameim shel Kohanim, during the times that the Kohanim were in the Beis HaMikdash, Lo nimnu, they wouldn't withhold, they wouldn't stop themselves, milahadlik es hashemen, from lighting oil, shenifsal b'tful yom, that became pasul, it became invalid, because it was touched by a tful yom. A tful yom is somebody who was tamei, and he went to the mikveh, and he's waiting for 3 stars to come out until it becomes tahor. So during that rest of the day, he's a tful yom, and he's considered a sheni. If he would touch oil, the oil would be a shlishi. We're talking about truma oil, which can become a shlishi. Now, if truma becomes tamei, you can still use it. If it's oil, you can burn it. So they would burn this oil b'ner, in a candlestick, shenitma b'tamei mace, which had come in contact with a tamei mace. We're talking about a metal candlestick. A metal candlestick which comes in contact with the tamei mace has the status of a tamei mace. So now we're having a candlestick which is a tamei mace come in contact with oil, which is a shlishi. What's going to happen now? The oil is going to be elevated from being a shlishi to a rishon. It's going up 2 levels. So even though you're adding tuma from the shlishi, you're making it a higher level of tuma of a rishon, since you have to burn it anyway, you're allowed to do that.